All right, and we're back. So, when I started doing gun stuff, when I started getting into firearms, I did a lot of back and forth in terms of going to different gun ranges in the current city that I was in, which was Houston, Texas. And I always loved going into gun stores and just being around the culture and just seeing the environment and hearing people talk about different guns, look at the guns that people were interested in and looking at. You'd be surprised because a lot of times the gun store culture versus the online culture can kind of be a little bit different. They tend to be a little bit more myopic online versus in a gun store. People tend to be a little bit more diverse in terms of the guns that they like. That being said, with the release of the Saint, I was kind of interested to see, how things were going as far as where you could actually go and get them in Dallas. And much to my dismay, I realized I couldn't get them anywhere as of right now. But Carly is joining me live at the DFW Shooting Center. What's going on, Carly?
That's right, Colion. We're here at the DFW Shooting Sports gun store, and they are actually one of the only places in Dallas right now that has the gun in stock. Just came out today, and I'm here with the general manager, JD. JD, what did they tell you when they first told you you guys get to carry this gun?
They said nothing. They literally told me, you can have the gun. They gave me the price, and they said, that's it. Do you want it? And I was like, well, of course. It's a secret. No one knows that it's out, No one knows what it is.
Be honest. You were going to sell it to TMZ.
Say again, Colin?
I said, be honest. You were going to sell the secret to TMZ, right?
Yeah, probably not, no.
No, but so even the gun stores had no idea what to expect. They were just like the rest of the public, like watching the previews and the commercials and wondering, oh my gosh, what is this gun? And he has one here. It's pretty cool. I feel pretty privileged that I got to come check it out before you did, Colion.
I have one at home.
But you gotta open up that case and show us the bad boy. But here she is.
I really do like that box, I gotta say.
I know, it's pretty intense, huh?
Yeah.
But Springfield's first AR.
So how did you get a lot of people coming into the store and kind of asking you like, hey, what's this thing with Springfield? Can you tell me what it is?
I mean, we had a few requests on it. I'm pretty big on the Facebook scene of things, Colin, and there wasn't people were curious about it, but being so under wraps, no one knew what to expect. No one knew what anything about it. So when it launched this morning, and I was on my phone at about 6 a.m. and everybody was posting pictures of it, and and I was asking everybody their thoughts and opinions, and everyone's like, well, we haven't seen it yet. We don't have our hands on it yet. And I said, well, I've got 5 of them in the store, so come see them.
Yeah, right when I had walked in the store earlier, I had mentioned it, and this other guy was like, oh, you guys have the Saint? I want to see it. I just saw a commercial on it, and I got it this morning, and I wanted to know if you guys carried it. I thought that was pretty cool because he knew exactly what I was talking about when I walked in.
No, I mean, it's real world. I mean, I like hearing the word Saint. There's something, it's a little bit different than kind of hearing the kind of random mix of numbers and letters. Just hearing the Saint kind of gives it its own personality in a lot of ways. You get your hands on a lot of different rifles, just going off of the back wall there. Yeah. So what do you, just kind of generally, what are your thoughts on the Saint?
Definitely different and exciting to see Springfield come out with an AR line. They've needed it in their collection. They make some of the best handguns. I own quite a few of them on the Springfield line, so I was excited to see the AR come out, especially when I opened up the case this morning. The handguard's really nice.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me turn this around so I could show everybody better. Okay.
So all Bravo Company furniture that Springfield put their own touch and design on. This is Springfield's design that they had Bravo Company make for them. It's got key mod slots on it, so you can add any accessory you want to it. Flip up rear sight that I think is wonderful.
Yep.
Just looking through the people myself. It's got the Saint, big bold letters right on the side of it.
Yeah, you can't miss that.
I know, it's so cool.
So I mean, this thing stands out. It's not your normal black AR on the wall. It's just it's not the typical blend in with all the other guns.
Yeah.
It stands out.
So when you have people come into the shop who are kind of new shooters, who are looking to buy AR-15, what is generally their concern? What are they looking for in an AR whenever you get new shooters that come into the shop?
It really all depends. Some people walk in and they know exactly what they want without hands-on experience. They just friends and family told them or their own research. As far as new shooters, I mean, we let them touch different guns. We show them all the different features and benefits of the guns. I mean, I've got ARs ranging all over the price points on here. So this one fits in perfectly, in my opinion. I think a lot of new shooters, this is in everybody's budget, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think any idea of what street price wise that the AR is going to be going for?
I would probably say $7.99, somewhere right in that area.
Okay. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, that's when I was looking for an AR, that's about the range where I was too. I keep saying it again. I just wish during that time I had something like the Saint to buy.
Well, now you can.
Well, yeah, I know, but
What's great about it though is it's not just your budget AR. It doesn't have this the A2 grips on it. It doesn't have the plain Jane A2 stock on it or the A2 pistol grip. It's got features and functions to it. I mean, the texture right in here is great. It's not too big. It fits great in the offhand. So when the pistol grip has got good texture on it, you can get good cheek welds on this BCM buttstock. I mean, this thing it's much better than just a price point AR.
Absolutely. You mentioned something about not having your kind of standard garden variety A2 grip. I got to say, I wish they would take every A2 grip ever made and throw it into the ocean of hell. I cannot stand A2 grip, and I always evaded it. So I'm very glad that it isn't on this particular rifle because I would have to go in on it pretty something severely.
So JD was telling me when they told him that you could have a limit of 2. They said, is that
yes?
That you could have a limit of 2 guns, and he's like, "Well, I'll take 10 of them." So I think they sent you 5, right?
I got 5 of them in, yes, ma'am.
Oh,
so
wow.
he definitely pushed the limit and has a couple guns in here. So I'm sure they're going to go fast though. They sound really cool.
I mean, why don't you go ahead and plop your card down and sign that form and pick you up a Saint today. I mean, I'm just saying. Come on now.
I'm going to come back there and show you my new rifle here, and you're going to be jealous.
Yeah, just be sure to sell her on every possible accessory that you could possibly sell her. I'm talking like 3 lights, 3, 4 grips.
He seems like a cool guy, and he knows what he's talking about.
No problem.
Well, no, thank you very much. It's pretty awesome just kind of see. Well, actually, I'm looking forward to seeing what the response is going to be like as far as the Saint is concerned. And it's kind of also interesting to know that you didn't have the slightest clue what it was either. I thought it was just kind of one of those things where it's like if you didn't own a gun store, then you didn't know, but everybody else was in the know. So that's kind of cool.
I know. I thought that was really surprising too.
Sight unseen. I just ordered them. I was like, it's Springfield. I've got to have these guns in my store.
Absolutely.
Were you asking questions at all? Like, are you going to give me any details?
They would not release any information to me at all. None. My Springfield rep was in here a few weeks ago, and he's like, I can't tell you anything at all. He's like, but it's coming out. And I'm like, what's coming out? He goes, nope. I spoke with some lovely folks up at Springfield, and they're like, we can't give you any information on it, but do you want some? And I'm like, well, yeah, of course.
So really quickly, what do you think is going to be the biggest selling factor on that particular rifle? Just your personal opinion, considering your experience.
The features that you get, the features that you get with it, the upgrades that you get that you don't have to spend the money on.
Gotcha.
When you buy a typical budget AR.
So it is pretty common for people who, and tell me if I'm being presumptuous, but for people to kind of come in who are looking for an entry-level AR and then buying it only to just rip all the furniture off of it and turn it into a whole new rifle. Is that pretty common?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's very common. That sell your base plain Jane model AR, and and they'll buy $400, $500, $600 worth of accessories with it just to change out right then and there.
That's crazy.
But you don't have to do it with this one, right? Just because it does come with the battery.
Yeah. You don't have to do this one at all. Like Carly said, this one it's ready to rock and roll. I mean, with the Springfield sight that they put on it, with their trigger in it, their grip, and that stock that they had, or the forehand, I apologize, they had made is fantastic.
Awesome. Man, I honestly, I can sit here and stare at you guys all day long, not just because of you guys, but because of the guns on the wall. I don't care about y'all.
Oh, yeah, we knew it wasn't us, Colion.
Come down to the store.
I really do need to, man. I usually kind of take sabbaticals and just go around to different gun stores. I'm lying and I'm halfway not lying.
Yeah, I'm surprised they beat you here.
Yeah, I know. I'm slacking. But thank you very much, Carly. I'm pretty sure you're having a good time. I'm a little jealous right now. But yeah, just go ahead and buy 2 of them, and then you can just donate one to me.
Okay, I'll take lots of pictures and send them back to you so you can live in my happiness.
Show off. All right. Thank you very much, guys.
You
Thanks.
bet.
Right. And when we come back from break, I answer some of you guys' questions.